Hello friends, Crystal Lavanwa here. I'm very excited about 2025. Yes, I know there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about me personally. So this year, starting in April, I will be eligible for Medicare. That's right, I'm turning 65, so I will finally be able to afford to get sick. It's the first time in like 20 years that that's been the case. So it's exciting, it's new. It's also got me thinking about my whole life. Like, it's really time to rebalance. I've been working since I was 17, and I realized several years ago that my retirement plan was not going to be traveling in an RV or visiting the French Riviera every summer. No, I'm probably going to have to continue to do something. I'm going to have to figure out how to live on the cheap, because just like 97% of all Americans, I don't have $1 million in my bank account. I'm going to have a pretty modest income in my retirement. So I'm lucky in that I can keep working. I can just get a bunch of velour bedazzled tracksuits and keep selling houses for, retirement. So what does that look like? What can I do to increase my financial independence? Well, that's where the big news of this year comes in. I live in a really cool house. It's a historic home near downtown Mesa. It's way too big for me. And I was thinking I could sell it, but I really love my neighborhood. I really love where I live. So instead, what's going to happen is I'm going to be partnering with one of my kids and his wife, my daughter-in-law. We're going to own the house together, and we're going to build, for me, an ADU in the backyard. I'm going to be their backyard neighbor. They're going to be moving in here in April with their 3 giant Great Danes, and we're going to be cohabitating in the house while the house is getting built. So it's going to be kind of lively, but I think also a really neat journey. This is where my little house is going to go, in the corner of the backyard. It's a big lot, 13,000 square foot lot, so plenty of room for the house and be neighbors with my kiddos. We're excited, we can't wait. Already talked to the city of Mesa, and they said, yeah, totally, you can totally do this. I'll talk about that whole ADU thing in a future video, but it's definitely something a lot of people are thinking about. I think right now a lot of people are contemplating a simpler lifestyle, how to be free of financial woes and worries. I spend a lot of time worrying about money, and I'm tired of it. Maybe you're trying to reconnect more with your family, or just be able to have free time to travel or do your hobbies, whatever it is you want to do. I think this is something that, it's sort of a cycle. I think we went through a cycle of mega mansions and big giant homes and lots of material goods. And now I think people are rethinking that, and they're thinking, what can I get rid of? So that's what's ahead for me. I've lived in my house for 10 years, and at one point or another, 3 out of my 4 kids have lived here and left a bunch of stuff behind. So I've gone through one cycle of decluttering, but now I have to massively declutter because I need to scale down from a 2,500 square foot home to a 500-ish square foot home. Hopefully with a loft, so I'll have a little more storage room, but that's kind of what I'm kind of thinking right now. So it's a big change, but an exciting change, just to free myself from all that materialistic stuff. So stay tuned. I'm excited. Share, your thoughts. Is it something that you've thought about? Is it something you're doing? Yeah, I think it'll be fun to exchange ideas. So stay tuned. The giant dogs will be here soon. I have my own dog too. There's going to be 4 dogs living here, which is insane. But it's going to be a blast. So can't wait for the adventure to begin.